And we are live. Here we are at RBC Water Park Place. And there I am. Hello everyone. Thanks for joining the stream. Today we'll be walking around downtown Toronto. We'll take a stroll towards the Don Valley and we'll take a walk around there and then head back. And I will end the stream around Yonge and Dundas Square, where I'll take a little break, and then afterwards we're going to stream the Pride Parade. So today it's Sunday, June 30th, and today's the official Pride Parade day, although Pride Month. There were lots of events during the month. There you can see. This is RBC Water Park Place. And to everyone watching, thanks for joining. There's a look up. And I just watched Sapan's premiere. So great job on that. Amazing video. Hopefully there will be more. As we make our way outside, it's a little windy today. So hopefully the audio holds up, but we're walking east towards the DVP. So we're here at Bay and Queens Quay West, and we'll be heading east towards the Don Valley, where we'll cross the Don Valley Parkway and then cross back and head towards Yonge and Dundas Square. Here's a look around. That's the building we were just at, Water Park Place. There's the West End Hotel. Very famous hotel in Toronto. There's a look north towards Union Station and Scotiabank Arena. And you can see peeking out is First Canadian Place, the BMO Tower. So we're just waiting for the light here at Queens Quay West. Alright, and we'll start heading east now. Happy Pride Month to everyone that celebrates. We'll be covering the Pride Parade later today at 2 p.m. where we're gonna meet Sapan and watch the parade together. Dave in Bangor, Maine, good morning. Thanks for joining us. We're walking towards the DVP today, and then heading back to Yonge and Dundas Square. Right now we're on Queens Quay West, heading east towards Don Valley. So this will be a fairly short walk, and then I'm gonna go back live at around 2 p.m. to watch the Pride Parade, where we'll be around Yonge and Dundas Square. Here we are at Yonge Street, and you can see the Redpath sugar plant behind that. And to anyone that's been here, you know, if you don't, the area around Redpath always smells kind of wonky. I don't know how to describe the smell, but it's definitely not sugary. It's really weird. I don't like the smell, but it is what it is. On our left here is the Toronto Star building. There's a lot of events that go on there. So Disney immersive events. The F1 exhibition was there just now. The Disney immersive is a very cool event to go to, especially if you like Disney. And then there's lots of other events always going on. So we're just walking east on Queensquay, and then we will probably go on to Queen Street to cross the DVP. And we're gonna have a great view from there. But it is a crisp 19 degrees Celsius right now. It's fairly warm, and it's definitely a great relief from the past couple of weeks being absolutely sweltering heat with sometimes 30 plus degree weather. The breeze right now is pretty nice coming from the lake. And to everyone watching, please drop a like. Thumbs up would help. And feel free to drop into the chat, say hello. Here we have the relatively new LCBO HQ that replaced this old one that is being demolished. Over here we're gonna have a school that's gonna be inside of a condo building, and also a large new park. So that should be exciting. Hopefully they start working on it soon, because a park in downtown Toronto is always very nice and a good departure from all the skyscrapers around. And it's also by the lake, so there's always going to be this sort of breeze. There's a closer look at Redpath. Today it doesn't smell too bad, actually. There's definitely days that it smells much worse. I'm guessing it's not really operating at this moment, or maybe they're just doing something else, I don't know. Usually it smells really bad here. Today it's not bad, so good for us. This is the last day of June, so tomorrow is Canada Day, and there might be a live stream, or maybe I'll just record a video, because I'm planning to go to Canada's Wonderland. I'm not sure if anyone else can join us, but I'll try to make a video at least. And then there will be fireworks at closing time. So to everyone watching, happy early Canada Day, and hopefully we'll be back tomorrow, but that all depends on what happens. There's the sugar plant. Kind of stuck in between all the city buildings. Sapand, how's it going, friend? Sapand, I just watched your premiere. Awesome video. And I love the new museum station entrance. Maybe we'll visit it today. I don't know. Maybe. Right now we're just heading east on Queens Quay West towards the Don Valley. And we'll be crossing the Don Valley Parkway and then crossing it back towards Yonge Dundas Square, where I'm gonna wait for the Pride Parade to start. And I'll be back with another live stream. Here's a cargo ship, and it's actually being loaded now. There's Ruddy. I'm guessing it's transporting sugar, or sugar whatever. And like I said before, I'm gonna have a second stream today at 2 p.m., which is when the Pride Parade starts. So hopefully we'll get a good spot for that. Sapand, I just finished setting up my stream for 2 p.m. There you go. So Sapand, I can't wait to meet up with you later on. We'll have a great time watching the parade today. There's a better view of the ship. Here's Mo for coffee. I haven't tried it yet, but maybe in the future. I just had the usual Starbucks this morning. More construction as always. Alright, back onto the pedestrian walkway. There's an interesting building. I wonder how busy it is on the DVB today. Usually it's always packed at like any time of day. And today, especially being the Canada Day long weekend, I'm guessing it'll be super packed, but I guess we'll see. And speaking of the DVP, it reminds me that the Ontario Science Centre is now closed until further notice. And I'm guessing they're moving it to Ontario Place, which is in my opinion, a bad decision, to say the least. But we'll see how it pans out. Hopefully there's enough protest to roll back on the decision, but we never know. Yes, the band, I think it's going to be packed. But sometimes there's times where it's pretty empty. Well, I'm guessing since it's the morning, it'll be packed, yeah. Evan, welcome to the stream. Good morning to you. Yes, I am staying hydrated. Yep, that's right. We'll be streaming the Pride Parade today at 2 p.m. So stay tuned for that after the stream. But right now, we're just walking east on Queens Quay West towards the Don Valley. And we'll be crossing the DVP. And then heading back to Yonge and Dundas Square, where I'm gonna end the stream for now. But we should get a pretty great view from the DVP bridge. Oh, Sapan, you saw Johnny yesterday at church in Dundas. Ooh. Yep, that's exciting. Was he live streaming also? Yeah, I know, Evan. This is Canadian summers. It's either a thunderstorm or it's a heat wave. And it's been super duper hot for the past couple of weeks. So today being under 30 degrees is very welcome. But it's still gonna warm up later today. And no rain is scheduled, unfortunately. Oh, Sapan, he was not live. So it's a pure coincidence. That's pretty cool. We're almost at the Don Valley now. After this turn, we'll be making our way towards Queen Street. Or actually Front Street, where we're gonna cross the DVP. All right, there you can see the Gardiner Express. That's merging into the Don Valley Parkway. There's a quick look back. There's a eternal construction area that's waiting to get developed into high-end condos. when this area starts getting built up, there should be more investment going into transit options. So hopefully, I'm hoping that improves the overall area, having new either subway lines or just more bus routes. Yeah, Evan, I chose to use Streamlabs. Maybe I'll try Prism sometime, but Streamlabs seems to be doing fine for now, so I'll hug it. Here we are by the Gardener, heading towards Queen Street. Alright, we're gonna cross over here. And it's a little more loud under here. There's a 114 Queens Quay West. Pedestrian lights not long at all over here, so you sometimes have to crosswalk closed. Okay, so we'll head over this way. All right, heading towards Queen Street, where we're gonna cross the DVP. There's not a lot of people out, as it is almost 11 a.m. on a Sunday, and it's a long weekend, so a lot of people are away, I'm guessing. But we'll see a lot more crowds on the second stream of the day when we take a look at the Pride Parade. We're north of the Gardiner Expressway, on the very east of downtown Toronto. Of construction as always, but at least we do get shade, which as you have seen in many videos and live streams, trees are kind of rare in the city, so it's always enjoyable when we have lots of trees and shade, especially on hotter days. And it's always welcome when the city plants more trees that will grow later on and mature and cast lots of shade, such as on Eglinton. So, Savan, you gotta go? Alright, well, thanks for joining, and I'll look forward to seeing you later on.
There's a building.
As I was saying, on Eglinton West, where they're finishing up the Eglinton LRT construction, and they've built out a little bit of bicycle lanes, which are very nice, by the way. They're protected and they're elevated, so separate bike lanes are always welcome, but they're starting to plant trees now. So in some places in the middle of the street, you'll find lots of new trees that have been planted. And it's super nice to see those, especially on a busy street like Eglinton. But of course there's a lot of space downtown. So canopies over buildings are always nice too. Although most times they're glass, so they don't really do shade as good. Even more construction as always. You can see the CN Tower a little bit, peeking through the buildings. Here we are at Front Street East. Where we could turn, but I'm choosing to go to Queen Street today. So we'll take the Queen Street Bridge over the DVP instead of Front Street. And to everyone that's joining us, go ahead and smash the thumbs up, please. It does help out the show. Thanks for joining us. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the morning walk around the Don Valley area. We're crossing over the DVP today, and then we're going to be heading back over to Yonge Dundas afterwards. So hopefully you enjoy the little morning walk. Afterwards, we're going to be enjoying the Pride Parade with Sepand. So that's exciting. As it warms up here, we started over on Queensquay, which had a little breeze, but we're heading into the city now. So it's just a little less windy. This is King Street. And we're heading off to Queen Street after this. Where we'll make a right and go east across the DVP. Adelaide Street, east. Alright, which way are we gonna go? Alright. Smash the thumbs up. Jesus. Super windy, super windy. Alright, that's a little better. Good morning, Harjot. Welcome to the stream. Okay, Chatty Cathy. That's good. Because I know wind can cause a lot of audio issues. Hopefully that wasn't too loud though. Yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining. We're at Richmond Street and Queen and Parliament right now. And we're heading east towards the Don Valley, where we'll cross the DVP and cross back. And we're gonna head onto Yonge and Dundas afterwards, or Sandcoff Square, or Yonge and Dingus, or Sandingus, whatever you want to call it. And thankfully it's not too hot right now. I know it's gonna get up to around 27 degrees today. Well, that's with a little bit of clouds. Yep, that's right, yeah. Weird ass Sandcoff Square. Yeah, whatever that's supposed to be. All right, and finally here we are at Queen Street East, where we will be turning right and heading towards the DVP. Chatty Cathy. All right, I'll try not to use that word. Yeah, Evan, anything is better than that weird ass name they put on it. It'll always be Yonge and Dundas to me, but we can joke around. All right, now we're heading east again. We should be seeing the Don Valley soon, and it's always a pretty good view. I like the river there, although it's kind of small in my opinion. But apart from the Humber River, it is one of the bigger water canals in Toronto. And of course the Don Valley parking lot. To everyone watching, thank you so much for joining. And hopefully you'll be able to join later on for the second stream at around 2 p.m. too. For the Pride Parade. Or if the connection doesn't hold up that well, I'll make a video anyway. Or maybe a short. Alright, this part of Queen Street is not as busy. It's a little bit east of the main downtown core of Toronto. Barely any cars, but it is a Sunday. There's a streetcar. .506 Carlton. So that'll be heading over the DVP as well. Chatty Cathy, I do agree. I think a lot of people have that opinion as well. But can't change it now. Here we are at Sumac Street. Yeah, Pepsi Square would be pretty bad. Sorry there, just had to adjust my little bag. We're back though. Mailbox to your left is creepy. Which one is that? Oh. Oh no, you're right. Shady Cathy says it's bad because when Pepsi's contract would be up and another sponsor pays, they have to change the name to the new sponsor. Yeah, like, it doesn't really work for the City Square, right? Because then they'd have to change the name constantly. But I would still prefer the name to be something different. Maybe not Pepsi though, definitely. All right, walking again. Fair point, but CIBC Square does kind of make sense because it is basically CIBC territory. They have both the CIBC towers and then they have the CIBC Square in between, so I understand where that makes sense. Although naming it after something indigenous would be nice, or at least recognizing some Toronto history. And we're approaching the Don Valley now. Don Valley and Queen Street and River Street. And we're basically at the foot of the Don Valley Parkway or parking lot, so we should have a pretty good view of the lake, and hopefully we'll see in a bit though. As we're heading onto the bridge, it is getting warmer, so definitely not cloudy today. I can feel the sun. All right, cross here. And here we are at the foot of the DVP. So this is what it comes to. A little two-way street. In the distance you could see the Gardiner Expressway, but it's being blocked by another bridge here. there's also the train tracks here. So GO train into Union Station. No trains right now. Yes, having amazing skies. So it's really bright, sunny. Great view, that's right. There's a Carleton streetcar heading west. All right. And here is the Don Valley River. You can see this is a pretty great view in my opinion. That's the DVP heading into Gardiner Expressway. A pretty cool bridge in my opinion, going over the river, and you can't really see it from here, but the river ends into Lake Ontario, not far from here. If I pan over, you can maybe see the DVP across the bridge there. But we'll see it more in detail when we cross back into Toronto, heading west. For now, we'll be crossing over. Here's another look at the DVP heading into Gardiner. Chatty Cathy, yep, amazing day. There's the view we were waiting for. Lots of cars and roadways and road noise. I'm just kidding, of course, but that is the Don Valley. And Zapanda, if you're watching the replay, it is not as busy here. Evan, I am not holding a gimbal. I'm actually using my hands. You can see the shadow. My old gimbal actually, it's a little broken, so it can't support my iPhone weight. It's a little too heavy. So I gotta get a new one. But as right now, it works. Unless there are lots of crowd or at night, then I'll need a gimbal for sure. And good morning, Boom. How's it going? I hope you're having a great Sunday morning. And happy early Canada Day. We are now east of the Don Valley, and we'll be heading back over soon to get to Yonge and Dundas Square, everyone's favorite square in the world, where I'm gonna take a little break and then meet up with Sapand for the Pride Parade. Chatty Cathy, I am currently holding it at neck level. So not exactly in front of my face, but still higher than my chest, so I can see the chat. Oh, that's right, Boom. I hope you enjoy your day at the farmer's market. It's an absolutely gorgeous day for a farmer's market. And hopefully you'll get some footage of that. We're still on Queen Street East, but we're gonna head north for a little bit and then cross the DVP again and head back into downtown. I hope everyone's enjoying their awesome Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, depending on where you are. I certainly am, because it's not as hot as before. And it's only gonna get hotter from here. Melissa, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, Melissa. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday morning or afternoon. And right now we just crossed the DVP and we're heading east a little bit. Afterwards we're gonna turn right back and head into downtown Toronto again towards Yonge and Dundas. Boom Productions, that sounds amazing. Looking forward to that video. I'm guessing you're gonna use your Ray-Ban Meta for that. I know they're so useful, and you're able to have both your hands available too. I can't wait to see the market from your point of view. Alright, we're just gonna head over to the next light, and we're gonna start heading back. And this will be a pretty short video or live stream. Just a little morning walk. And thank you again for everyone who joined the live stream. I appreciate it. All right, and we're approaching the 1 hour mark on our live stream here. So thank you to everyone that's been here since the very beginning. Thanks for keeping me company. And hope you're enjoying the stream so far. I know it might be a little early for some people, but The earlier in the morning, the less crowds there is. Oh, there's a pretty small Tim's logo. I don't think I've seen that many small Tim Hortons logos before. But we'll head east towards the next street light. Alright, Boom. I'm glad you're enjoying them as well. As we head under even more construction at Degrassi Street.
Turns out my manager lives on this street.
Alright, there we go. We just passed under the GO train tracks. This is where the GO trains head into Scarborough. And also that's where Via Rail passes through Union Station onwards towards Ottawa and Montreal sometimes. Yes, Evan, that's right. I can't wait to see some roller coasters video as well. Because, as we all know, phones and cameras not allowed. But you can always bring your sunglasses, right? It's like a stealth camera. So yeah, definitely can't wait to see some roller coaster action. Brett Mallon, welcome. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for joining. We'll be heading back towards downtown pretty soon here.
Like I'm staying in there still something. I do that too, but no, I think so.
Here's an interesting Canada Dry sign. Looks pretty vintage. And we'll be turning north here at Logan Street in order to cross back over the DVP and back into Toronto. And Brett, thanks for joining again. Hope you're having an amazing Sunday. Of course, accentuated by this morning live stream. We're just heading north now on Logan Street. And we've officially hit the 1 hour mark. So maybe we'll go for another hour. We'll see how it goes. But we'll definitely go until Yonge Dundas for sure. Right, here we are at an avenue that's named after toothpaste. Or should I say the toothpaste was named after this avenue. Interesting name. Connection seems to be holding up here under the shade, and thank God for the shade because it's getting warm and sunny outside, so the shade is very welcome. And I thought I'd mention this now. I'm working on a way to get live streaming happening from my bicycle. So it's definitely bike weather now. It's warm and sunny, so I'll be taking my bike out more. And hopefully I'll be able to live stream some bike rides. Those are definitely going to be pretty fun to do. And I'm looking forward to biking on the new bike lanes on Eglinton and also biking downtown along Lakeshore. So I'm looking forward to doing those bike rides, some live streams, also some videos. So look forward to those. Probably more around mid-July or whatever happens. I have to get my bike all set up for that. Yeah, Boom. Thanks for the heads up. I'll definitely try to be careful. Alright. I'll be crossing the street here. So this is Dundas East. So we'll take Dundas all the way to Yonge Dundas Square. Maybe walk around a little bit there. We're just waiting for the light here. At least we're in the shade. Alright, and we can go. John Barrientos. So good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining, John. I'm really looking forward to you starting to live stream as well. That'll be amazing. And Evan, yep, I'm super excited to start biking as well. I'd say I'm pretty good on a bike. I definitely don't race or anything, but pretty experienced. Although live streaming and biking at the same time downtown might be a little dangerous. So we'll try to keep on trails. But waterfront is definitely going to be super nice. And John, we are heading towards Yonge and Dundas right now, or Sankoff Square. So this won't be a super long live stream, but we will have a second one later on for Pride Parade. And thanks for joining again. I hope you're doing well. Hopefully we'll be able to meet up sometime soon again. So right now we're on Dundas Street East heading west towards downtown again, and we'll be crossing over the DVP second time, this time heading west. And ending off at Y&D Square. There's some bike lanes here, but you can see they're not protected at all, and people think they can just park in them. Of course, I'm a driver as well, but parking on a bike lane is super disrespectful and defeats the purpose of a bike lane. So I'm glad to see that bike lanes are being improved across Toronto. And that's right, John, school is out. So today is officially the last day of June, and tomorrow is Canada Day, July 1st, and I will be at Canada's Wonderland. Maybe someone can join me. And today we'll be seeing Stefan later on, and we'll be both streaming the Pride Parade. So definitely looking forward to that. And it's going to be super lively and fun. But definitely crowded. So I'm just hoping the connection holds up there. And ooh, it is definitely getting warmer now. The sun is so out. What's the time? It is 11:31 a.m. So still morning. Definitely warming up though. Super nice whenever I pass in the shade. Especially if there's a breeze coming in. I know today's not the hottest day ever, but still warm. And we walked pretty far away from the DVP, I see. So maybe this will be a 2-hour stream. We'll see how it goes. There's my little shadow. We can see a little bit of skyscrapers as we're heading in towards the city. And no skyscrapers behind us. Boom. Yeah, definitely try to ride your bike if possible, because TTC is going to be packed. And packed is not strong enough a word to describe the hell that's going to be on the subways and the buses, especially with all the shuttle buses replacing streetcars. But hopefully you can catch the fireworks. It's always super nice to see those. And we're here at Dundas and Broadview. Here's a 505. And we'll keep going here. And I'm hoping to take my bicycle out tomorrow as well. I'm gonna ride it a little bit. Probably not stream though. I'm still deciding on that. Maybe. I do have work on Tuesday, so I can't stay out that far. Here's an interesting bike share artwork. It's actually pretty nice. By Emily May Rose. Thank you, Emily, for this amazing artwork. Much better than graffiti in my opinion. At least it looks nicer to me. Alright, heading back over the DVP soon. We're here at Monroe Street. A pretty old building. Honestly, not even sure if it's in use right now. It says Facilities Management Division Operations. Looks like it is in use by City of Toronto. There's some car dealerships, including Rolls-Royce Motor Cars Toronto. It's a pretty high-end car dealership with Jaguar, Land Rover, Rolls-Royce, and more. It is the Don Valley after all. You can see we're approaching Don Valley Parkway, our parking lot. We'll have a better view of the flow of traffic from here. There's a ramp. And the Mercedes-Benz AMG dealership. Get ready for this view, guys. All right. There we go. Don Valley River and Don Valley Parkway. So it is definitely not busy today, and I don't see much traffic. The river is pretty calm as well. Evan, good question. I actually like Koenigseggs myself. I think they're pretty cool. They're definitely the 1% population type car though. Koenigseggs, they're super fast, but also kind of stylish. Amazing view here. Big river and also a big highway. But we have to head on into the Dingus land of Yonge and Dundas. Also there's the train tracks, but no trains so far. There's a look across the street. Yeah, Chatty Cathy. I am honestly kind of surprised. Today, it really is a parkway, not a parking lot. So, whoever needs to use that today is pretty lucky. No traffic. As we all know, the DVP is just always a hellhole in terms of traffic. Here's a Lexus dealership. I noticed a lot of dealerships are along the DVP, which in my opinion is of course a good strategy because lots of people sit on the DVP every day and notice all the dealerships, but then how are you supposed to access the dealerships from a highway, right? You'd have to like go off the highway, find the exit, find the streets. Oh well. Yes, John. That's what I'm thinking as well. It is a long weekend, so lots of people were gone on Friday already. So, it makes sense. Still kind of weird to see it so empty though. Yes, John. I've actually been to that BMW dealership a couple times. Checked checked out some of the motorcycles there. It's a very nice dealership too. Four levels. They have lots of stuff there. And it's pretty cool to have friends working in there. Maybe I can get a special VIP tour sometime. Zach Thong, how's it going? Thanks for joining. And we are headed toward Dingisland right now. We just crossed the DVP over there at Dundas Street East. Headed towards Yonge Dundas or Sankoff Square. Once again, I'm gonna take a break at Yonge Dundas until about 2 p.m. where I'm gonna stream the Pride Parade, and we'll be joined by Sapand. So that'll be fun. But we are once again heading into downtown Toronto, west of the DVP now, which was surprisingly empty. Heading straight towards Yonge Street. So windy now. The wind is nice to beat the heat, but I'm not sure how the audio is. So whoever's wearing headphones, I apologize. But what can I do? Super windy today. It is probably the long straight roads that are like channels for the winds. Although it is nice on hot summer days for a little bit of wind. Too much of it is always not the best. Here we are, Regent Park in East Toronto. Aqua Swimming Centers, John? Do you mean the Pam McConnell Aquatic Center? Because it's right there. We just passed it. You can see it through the trees. Chatty Cathy, awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Yep, I'm doing well, Zach. Again, thanks for joining us. Yep, I agree, John. That is an amazing aquatic center. I've been there many times. Also, as a kid, I've swam there. Oh, Chatty Cathy, you grew up here. Well, it is definitely a nice sort of neighborhood. Still pretty close to downtown, but far enough from the dingus land. Hope you had a great childhood here. And I'm glad we could revisit it a little bit here. Boom. Maybe. I'll get back to you on that. Taking a break does mean I'll have to recharge my phone though, that's for sure. I have my power bank with me, but I'm hoping I can just plug in somewhere. Take a break at Dundas Square could mean anything, especially because, you know, it has the Cadillac Fairview Eaton Center, which is like my second home, as I always say. So I'll definitely be heading in there. Chatty Cathy, amazing. Great to hear that. It is definitely a very nice neighborhood outside the downtown core. And we are at an hour 30 here. I think we'll go for another half an hour at least, or whenever we get to Y&D. I love how there's some greenery here. Definitely always nice. There's a fire station. 325 department. And the Regent Park Health Community Center. It's a pretty interesting building, I should say. Kind of like it. It is a little industrial though. Interesting choice. And here we are walking west on Dundas Street. We have pigeons. Canada's second national bird after the flying chicken goose thingamajig. Yeah, that's right, Evan. It does, right? It's a different wall on the front, different roof, and different wall on the back. It's quite an interesting choice. I'm not too sure how they come up with that, honestly. Yeah. There it is again. Different color brick. And also the metal slating is Yep, Chatty Cathy, I'm aware. And boom, I'm definitely being careful here. As always. Interesting flowers. If anyone knows what these are, please do let me know. They're like interesting orange flowers. I like it. Orange is indeed my favorite color. Oh, and looks like a traffic stop. Oh, look at this. Interesting. It's like a backyard, front yard replacement. It's a little underground paradise, if you will. Oh yeah, boom, that would make sense, lilies. Sorry if that was an obvious answer. I'm just not too big on flowers. So I have to ask every time. I guess those are really nice flowers. Here we go, Ontario Street. There's a huge old block of skyscrapers and high rises. What an amazing view. Little Seaton Street. All right, Boom, thanks for joining in. I appreciate you staying here. And hope you have fun at the farmer's market later on. So looking forward to the food video using the Ray-Ban Meta. Thanks again for joining.
I said, no, I'm gonna come early. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna come early. I didn't say I'm gonna.
Approaching Sherbourne. Oh, has anyone seen that the Apple Vision Pro is now available in Canada? I got an email from Apple the other day saying that we can pre-order the Apple Vision Pro now, which I'm not going to be doing because it's so freaking expensive. But if anyone's planning on getting the Vision Pro, I would love to know how it is. And maybe I'll go to an Apple store to try the experience, but I don't think I'll be buying it. That's it's definitely going to be something to look forward to when they have it in stores. Actually, now that I mention it, maybe I'll take a look at the Apple Store in Eaton Center and see if they have it. Maybe they'll let me try it out. Evan says tempting, but it cuts into my fall iPhone 16 fund. Yeah, I know, it's so much money. It's like a very expensive MetaQuest. Oh yeah. Gotta save up for that new phone, right? I'm not even upgrading to the iPhone 16 because I have the 15 right now. But it's a lot of money. Oh, Chatty Cathy, you have pigeon eggs on your balcony? That's interesting. I think I live a little too high up. Pigeons don't even come up to my floor. I live on the 14th floor. But having pigeon eggs on your balcony, interesting to say the least. But honestly, if you were to move them, who would know? Law is law, but sometimes you gotta break it if you need. Well, for everyone watching, we are definitely inside downtown because we are at Jarvis Street. So Dundas and Jarvis, we are oh so close to Dingus Square, which means we are pretty close to the end of the stream. If you haven't yet, please do smash the like button. It helps. Evan, that's a good point. Having a VR walktuber video would be super duper cool. That would be like the most realistic thing ever. Opening up a VR video of like someone walking around. Jeez, Chatty Cathy, they laid some eggs on the 10th floor. It's pretty high up. I don't know. I wonder how that squirrel even got up. Must be a really good climber. Here we are near the TMU campus at Mutual Street. Hey Bob, how's it going? Upstate New York Bob, thanks so much for joining. Great to see you here. We're actually close to the end of the live stream, but hopefully you can make it to the second live stream around 2 p.m. for Pride Parade. And we've been walking around Toronto. We made our way from RBC Water Park Place downtown across the DVP, and then now we're walking back west at Dundas Street towards Yonge Street. So we'll be ending our stream at Yonge and Dingus, Dingus Land, otherwise known as Sankoff Street, Sankoff Square. And thank you so much for joining the stream. That's right, I'm streaming again at 2 p.m. for the Pride Parade, where we'll be joined by Saband. Here's a look at the festival. We'll be checking that out later on. So you can see there's barriers. Lots of streets are closed out because of the Pride Parade, and they have been for the past couple of days at least. And today's officially the last day, being June 30th. Yep, Bob. The actual parade is today, but the festival has been going on for a little while now. And yes, definitely is a much better day. Not rainy, pretty sunny, and not too hot too. Something smells pretty good. That's right, Chatty Cathy. It's always on a Sunday. It's just that this year the Sunday is actually last day of June too. So it's a pretty interesting coincidence. It's actually not that humid right now, which is super nice. There was a pretty big rain this past night, so it's feeling pretty good right now. It's probably gonna get humid towards the end of the day though, because I'm seeing clouds. And here we are, very famous scenery. We can see Toronto Eaton Centre, Yonge and Dundas Square, back in downtown Toronto. So we are almost at 2 hours, so we'll keep going until a 2-hour stream. And Chatty Cathy, that's right. June is the official Pride month, so we have stuff going on all the time, but especially this past week. But anyhow, famous Dundas Square. There's a look around. Let's just wait for the signal here. There we go. And there I am. So good news is I'm not sweating. I have a new shirt, by the way. Flamingo shirt. Really nice. Switch back here. It is great to be back. Here we are at the Tenor. With by now I feel like everyone knows, but Shake Shack is open. There's some lively music going on as we'll navigate the crowd here. Try to squeeze through. There's Shake Shack. We'll take a look from across the street in a bit. Evan, this is a Nike shirt. I got it from Yorkdale. And what's nice about it is the flamingo is actually embroidered in. Alright, we'll be waiting for the walk, for the crosswalk here. There's Alright, here we go. Heading towards Eaton Center. At the Evan. Yep, Nike fan, definitely.
Selfish, it is selfless.
There's a better look at Shake Shack.
The death and resurrection of the cross alone. So yes, Toronto. It's a day that we Christians, we worship Jesus at the church.
And here's Eaton Center.
Not to share these words ourselves, but to express it to those who do not have Jesus. So I can say this, that God has given me a life, and that God has so much
Alright. I think we'll actually walk towards Nathan Phillips Square, maybe. Or stay around here somewhere. So we'll walk down Eaton Center, heading south a bit. And there's definitely a lot of dinguses here today. So we're not going to stay for long. So we're heading down south down Yonge Street, and yes, New York Bob, dengue. Sorry, plural there. There's a quick look back at the bustling Sankoff Square. And again, thank you all for joining me today, keeping me company. It is 12:11.
Yes.
So my next stream will be in about 2 hours. Here's the Roots store. This entrance is still under construction. But I'll definitely be heading inside Eaton Center later on, at least to cool off a little bit because it's actually heating up now. And also just to check out what's going on inside. Alright, there's a Niagara Scenic Tours bus. So I wonder, do they come from Niagara to here? Or they come from here to Niagara Falls? Maybe we'll take it one day and check it out. There's the sightseeing Toronto tour bus. Absolutely fantastic day for a tour bus today, gotta say. Especially sitting on the second deck under the sun and baking there. There's a Firkin pub. So again, just a reminder, I'll be back live at 2 p.m. around the time. And I will be joined by Sapand. And we'll be live streaming the Pride Parade together. So if you're able, please do join us later on. All right, Upstate New York Bob, thank you very much for joining. And I will see you at 2 p.m. then. Enjoy your lunch. Hope you have some amazing food. Thank you again. All right, John. Thank you so much for joining again. I hope you're doing well, and hopefully you'll start live streaming as well sometime. I would be super excited to join the live streams there. Yep, Chatty Cathy, that's right. Me and Sapand will be streaming it, so I hope to see you there. Either in Sapand's channel or on mine.
Ontario?
Either way, it's some great support. And I think we'll have just enough time to see the Toronto City Hall. And I will be ending my stream around the 2-hour mark. Thank you all for joining today's stream. It's been a great day so far. Well, you can see Old City Hall. All right, we're almost there. There's a good look at Old City Hall. Here we are, almost at Nathan Phillips Square. So we'll head on up onto the second floor if it's open. And that's gonna end the stream. I'll just wait for the light here. Elevated walkway at City Hall. So this will be like a little memory point here. And I think we are able to go up actually, so we'll head on up and we'll have a great view of Nathan Phillips Square from there. It looks like there's a lot of stuff going on. We'll check it out from upstairs. Up, 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 and up. All right, here we go. There's some food trucks. Amazing. There's a good view of the City Hall. Looking around. There you can see CF Eaton Center in the background, along with Old City Hall. Looks like lots of fun here. All right, so here we are in front of City Hall.
¿Puedo poner este costal de maíz abajo?
This is where
No, es que no me gusta.
I'm gonna end the stream. So again, thank you so very much for joining and staying throughout this morning walkabout. Thank you everyone for joining, and I'll see you soon in 2 hours exactly at 2 p.m. So, what an amazing view to end the stream here. Thank you Evan, Boom Productions, Sapand, John Barrientos. Thanks to everyone that joined in. Chatty Cathy.